Okay, people, greetings. I decided to make a video about why somebody should choose a Sony versus other brands, and specifically about money. We are at March 2016 and I have this equipment, let's say 2 years, 3 years. Actually, I don't know, time flies. And I'll start focusing on video. In general, short answer is why Sony versus others. You get more for less money, and that is quite a lot of money, quite a lot actually. Let's say video. If you're a hobbyist or home video, you buy two devices in one if you buy Sony, because it has a built-in autofocus in video mode. Canon, Nikon don't have this, maybe now, I don't know. Second, microphone. It's actually a stereo and it's really good quality for built-in. For Canon or Nikon, that's just catastrophe. That is considered an autofocus in video mode. Okay, next is you got two screens. Granted, you don't need that, but as you can see, when you start using OLED, it's amazing. You don't go back, simple as that. Which brings me to something which people complain about Sony, and that is battery life. Sony makes, let's say, 400 pictures, Canon makes 800 pictures. But then again, you have two screens running constantly, 1 over 1. Yeah, with Canon you don't. And for a strange reason, I read somewhere that OLED is actually use a little more energy than the big one. The screen size is actually the same. Canon, Nikon or the Sony pixel is also the same. Sony actually has the white pixels inside, but if you calculate it divided by 3, and you'll get the number the same. Plus it's rotating and flipping, and yeah, Canon, Nikon don't have this. That's another plus, and it's extremely important for let's say wedding photography or micro photography. This is super. Or when I'm doing night photography, aka stars or sky, super. Really recommend it. That's something which other brands don't have. And the third thing, the battery considering, is the GPS. This one has built-in GPS, same as Alpha 99, which I'm recording now. This is 77. I'm put on the spot meter and I'm still learning how to use it. But the point is, GPS also eats a lot of energy, and it's built-in. The camera itself is the less price than the new Canon. And if you're buying the GPS unit for the Canon or Nikon, just calculate those two devices together and you'll see the price. The third thing is SD cards. How small? You can buy at the next store, and every store you can possibly imagine. Okay. Oh, a lot of them. But the size is small and go directly to PC. While you have CF cards, then it doesn't go directly to the PC. You need to have an adapter, which costs additional money. Simple. And that's another cost to it. That brings me to portability. If you go on plane, or if you have a backpack, when you need to put all things in one, you need less as possible, and usually we have way too much lenses. See, one of this is automatically a kilo. And the camera itself is the lightest one, Sony Alpha 99 in the brands. But I highly recommend that you buy A6000. Autofocus is amazing. It's everything, including this one I would I would actually sell the Alpha 99, but I will not because of the GPS. GPS is something important for me. Which brings me those cameras, A models, A7 for example. You need to buy of course an adapter for it, that costs money, but you can put any lens possible on that camera, from Leica, Somilux to old Russians like this one. I use it for headshots, and I use headshots manually, just my preference. This one is Jupiter 37A, 3.5, 135 millimeters. Amazing, really. Just a comment, some of these Russian lenses are a little bit soft. Most of people actually like that, because you put a so sharp lens, let's say $4,000 lens or €3,000 lens, you put it after 5 post-production programs and you get shit out. So I don't see any point to buy a so expensive lens if you don't use it as it should be used. And these are cheap, and you can buy them for like €30. I believe I paid €30 for this one. Or this one, f2, 85 millimeter. This one was some special device. This one is lovely, old Russian one, very common one. It's I have manual adapter, I don't have. And you can put this old lens on Sony directly. You just need to buy this one. If you have a Canon lens or Nikon, oh, I tidied that up. You can't put it on, old ones. And believe me, they're worth the money. Of course you're on manual, but still. That's considering lenses portability. Did I forget anything? Oh, yes, I did. On the battery side, vertical grip, that I don't recommend to buy. Why? It costs money, it puts a weight, and mostly you shoot landscape. Personally, I shoot 99%. And recommendation, buy 2-3 extra batteries. While I was speaking about those Canon GPSs, I believe you can buy like 5 these batteries for 1 GPS there. Ridiculous. But that's the way it is. Canon is too expensive what you can give. Same as the Nikon. And what is considering all 3 brands which I'm mentioning now, dynamical range. Sony, Nikon and Canon. Canon is the worst. Most people don't notice it, but still. That one is 10.5 or 11. This one is 12.5. Same as the Nikon. Let me see if I forgot something. I believe I covered the most important things. Portability, money, lenses, it's like this. That I will mention it. What kind of lenses to buy? Buy 3 lenses, that's it. 24 to 70, 70 to 200, maybe 2 times extender, something for headshots, that's it, and macro, 4 lenses. You don't need much more than that. Some people say, yeah, you need for that and that. Forget it. Wide angle lens, that one, that one, that one. It's enough. Believe me, you don't use it anymore. Okay, well, have fun and wise decisions. Bye.